Welcome to CelebTide.
Wait, just wait for it.
Pick this up.
And then the feet.
I like that. That was just a little.
It was a little.
So yeah, that was a little introduction to Benny Blanco's new podcast that he's doing with Lil Dicky and Kristen Badalucco. This was the first little bit that I saw go around on X this morning where he is just farting and he's got his like dirty feet on the couch.
I was gonna pick up. I like that. That was just a little.
It was a little.
While they are saying that it is a podcast, they are saying that it is much more than a podcast and it's going to be just as entertaining as Lil Dicky's TV show. If you guys ever watched Dave, honestly, it was so good. The show was actually produced in partnership with Jay Shetty's new media company. It's called Perfect Strangers. This is really the first project that he has announced since announcing Perfect Strangers. They're calling this a variety show. Here, the three of them are going to be having a new guest every week.
Before we jump in, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any breaking celebrity stories. Sometimes a project meant to feel casual and authentic ends up doing the exact opposite. And that's where the internet is right now with Benny Blanco and his podcast Friends Keep Secrets. What started as a laid-back hangout show has quickly turned into a viral conversation, and not for the reasons anyone expected. And somehow, right in the middle of all this noise, Selena Gomez has been pulled into the spotlight. Again, the clips are...
This is absurd. It's simply beyond words. Are you ready to gag and not in a good way? Benny Blanco, sir, not only are the bottom of your feet the dirtiest things I've ever seen in a long time, but why are you rubbing them on this creamish looking couch? You know I'm Korean, so we take our shoes off at the door. But if you came over and your feet were this dirty, I might just ask you to put your shoes back on. Mind you, Benny has a new podcast. This is episode 1 minute in.
What's the rules for gas,
Please, do whatever you want. Okay, the whole goal here, this entire home is just...
See if you guys can pick this up.
I was gonna pick up. I like that.
That was just a little.
It was a little squeak, like a little.
You don't want us to get to know you better before you toot or rub your dirty feet on the couch? I don't know what this podcast is about. I don't know what they're going to talk about. I just know that I am distracted. And for the rest of my days, I'm just going to be visualizing his dirty feet everywhere. You know this man gets pedicures, right? With nail art, with his toe hairs laid out nice and slick. What happened here? I was always taught that your no-no squares and your feet need to always be clean. And if you are a card-carrying member of the Dirty Foot Brigade, please don't leave me comments saying, oh, let him live, because you're nasty too. Seriously, it's like they just dusted his footprints at a crime scene.
Circulating online or doing most of the talking. Viewers didn't even need to watch full episodes before forming opinions. From awkward humor to moments people described as uncomfortable or unhygienic, the visuals alone sparked instant reactions. One particular moment, Benny stretching out on a couch and putting his bare feet front and center, became meme material almost overnight. Screenshots, zoom-ins, reposts, and jokes flooded social media. Even major outlets like TMZ highlighted it, turning a casual setup into a full-blown headline. But the real shift happened when Selena unexpectedly entered the conversation. During one episode, Benny casually called her while cameras were rolling. It sounded quick, informal, and almost accidental. Still, that short exchange raised eyebrows immediately. Fans started asking whether Selena even knew she'd be part of the episode, or if the moment was conveniently left in to boost attention. Whether intentional or not, her name suddenly became attached to a podcast she isn't even involved in creatively. While all of this was exploding online, Selena was somewhere completely different, mentally and physically. She was spotted in Cabo enjoying time with her close friend Nina Dobrev, looking relaxed, happy, and unbothered. Yet the internet, being the internet, pivoted fast. The discussion drifted from podcast criticism into body commentary, which many fans found unnecessary and cruel. Selena has been open for years about her health journey, and dragging her appearance into unrelated drama felt like crossing a line for a lot of people.
Selena Gomez appeared to address the backlash after Benny Blanco's viral podcast moment sparked heated debate online. Selena's post arrived just days after Blanco appeared barefoot with visibly extremely dirty feet on the premiere episode of the new podcast, which he co-hosts with Lil Dicky and Kristen Badalucco. And in one more moment he farted on the microphone. Clips quickly circulated online, prompting fierce debate and plenty of raised eyebrows. Reaction was swift and brutal. Some of Gomez fans openly questioned her choice of partner, with comments ranging from disbelief to outright condemnation. A few even suggested she should reconsider the marriage. Amid of backlash, Gomez shared a brief video of themselves kissing to her IG story along with a text overlay reading, "I fall more and more in love with you every day, my love." For now, Gomez appears unfazed. While the internet debates toes and decorum, she is making one thing clear: she is still very much in love.
Meanwhile, the podcast itself kept fueling debate. On paper, it sounds stacked. Big names have appeared, including Kevin Gates, Wiz Khalifa, and Gwyneth Paltrow. It's also connected to Jay Shetty, known for thoughtful, reflective content. That's why some viewers were surprised when the actual tone felt scattered. Instead of deep conversations, many clips come off as random chatter with chaotic energy. Old interviews didn't help either. Fans resurfaced past comments where Benny spoke about not showering daily and letting natural oils do their thing. Combined with the recent visuals, that old narrative came roaring back. Fair or not, once the internet locks onto an idea, it sticks. Suddenly, people weren't talking about music, creativity, or even podcast themes. They were debating hygiene, vibes, and image. Another layer people keep bringing up is Benny's fear of flying. He's been open about it, even saying he avoids planes altogether, which is why he didn't join Selena on her Mexico trip. Some fans sympathize completely, while others compare it to how Travis Barker once had the same fear before eventually overcoming it. The conversation isn't about judging. It's about whether personal limitations quietly affect a relationship built in a global, travel-heavy industry. And then came the internet theories. Tattoo speculation, height comparisons involving Ed Sheeran, and even resurfaced stories like the infamous cheese-filled bathtub Valentine's gesture. Romantic to some, performative to others. Even praise from Howard Stern calling Benny a master chef got re-examined under this new lens. When perception shifts, everything from the past gets reinterpreted. At the center of it all is a bigger question. Is this podcast helping Benny build a stronger public identity? Or is it doing more harm than good? And is Selena being unintentionally dragged into a narrative she never agreed to be part of? Some fans think people are being overly harsh. Others believe public figures have to accept criticism when content feels uncomfortable or poorly thought out. One thing is clear: the internet moves fast, and once a moment goes viral, context often gets left behind. What was meant to feel raw and relatable is now being debated as messy and awkward. Whether this blows over or leaves a lasting mark remains to be seen, but the conversation isn't slowing down anytime soon. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel.